up, y'all's Wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Let me see. My voice, I feel like I've been at a concert all night or something. We need some extra color. Oh, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Spirit gave us the message to let your light shine, beloved. We are trying to get it together. When I say get it together, get it together. We went out last night, so that's how it's going. What up, Wheat? Welcome back to the Tears of Wheat Tarot Show. Where you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. We getting a message. Spirit said to let your light shine, beloved. This is a soulful Sunday, soulful day. We're getting sacred light oracle energy. We are still feeling the gold foil tarot deck, that Oshun energy has been coming through. She popped up yesterday in African Goddess Oracle. We were feeling her Oshun energy ever since yesterday. It's like last week this golden energy had been coming through. So we were really picking up Oshun, and then when we felt her yesterday, they guided us to the deck, and then she came and presented herself. So we're gonna tap into her and let her speak. We also have been getting the indigenous card fairly often. So we got our first tarot deck, y'all. And people told us like you're not supposed to give the tarot deck to yourself. And didn't know that because we break the rules anyway. I mean, certain the principles and the laws of the Most High God, we hold to that. We are obedient. But the rest of that shit, it can be bent, it can be broken. Whatever. We in the matrix. So this is the deck that the Most High God got us first. And then we also have this beautiful deck right here, which is the Inner Temple deck, and she's following suit with that black and gold. So y'all check it. It's something about this energy we've been picking up. This cosmic power, right? So it's definitely giving that black and gold. So that inner temple is coming through for this deck. And then here's again the box. So the first one. Isn't that pretty? It's the first deck we got. And we really wanted to support black owned business. So we got this one specifically. And we always keep coins in it. It is 23 coins in here. 23 breaks down to 5, which is change, right? So change. Corny, I know. Whatever. So I love this little book because I just think they did a really great job, like with the deck and everything. So like, look, the Knight of Swords is coming through. Knight of Swords says, life is coming at you fast, strong and bold communication. A person, strong and bold communication. We were cleaning up, and the strength card ended up on the higher self. And we were getting that somebody was going to come in and say something to you. I can't remember what card gave us the communication, but we were getting strong communication. They actually gave us the word bold, right? So that's pretty significant. So strong, bold communication, a person who pushes forward, moving forward. And forward was a part of our meditation yesterday. We were sitting in a space in the house, and we were just like, this is the meditation room, and you can chill out, you can have your book or whatever, and just sit back and just chill. So we were meditating, and the word forward kept coming through, and it was like moving forward, and then it was like, and we kept saying forward, 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 forward. And then it was like faster forward, faster forward, faster forward, faster forward. And then the mind just kept like really honing in on the word forward. So faster, forward, bold communication, Knight of Swords. Very, very, very powerful. It says, this person who makes their point and doesn't care about what others think. This is a person who makes their point and they don't care what other people think. So that's sounds great, right? Tears and We Tarot Show. We say it and You like it, you don't like it. I love you anyway, beloved. Like we are growing, but we are shrinking at the same time. So growth and shrinkage. What do I mean? We lose two, we gain two. We lose two, we gain two. Right? So people who don't resonate will fall away from you. But it's always the ones that do resonate that will find you. So it's like soul family. They will come in, and the energy that you are emitting will push the ones that don't belong in your space away from you. That's what it's giving, right? Knight of Swords is a fast moving knight, like the fastest knight in the deck, faster than the Knight of Wands, I believe. Because right, the Knight of Wands is very passionate and impulsive and breakout energy. But there's something about the movement of the truth with the sword and the communication, that air, that makes the Knight of Swords faster. So the faster you are, the more you vibrate, the higher you vibrate, the more the shit that you don't need, like you will shake it off. Like it's like it'll come loose, right? It's giving that. So it says a truth teller, mental challenges, being assertive, going after what you want. So all of that, do you want the book out? So all of that is coming through, like, so somebody could speak to you and come in with some strong, bold communication. It could happen quickly, like it could come at you fast, and you have to figure out how to respond. Your life could change very quickly, right? You could have some things. I guess I'm definitely picking up things coming in towards you. Like life is getting ready to pick up for somebody. The pace of things is starting to quicken. Yes, ding. So think about like, oh my God, we are in harvest season. Before you know it, it'll be Halloween. Then it'll be Thanksgiving. Then it'll be the holiday season. Like, like shit, where did the year go? Right? It just, here comes 2026 and life comes at you fast, beloved. I do get like being strong in your communication. Say it with your whole chest. Me and Veronica have been feeling that energy. Like, say it with your whole chest. A lot of people ain't gonna like what the hell you say. They may not. But again, it's a war on truth in these days, and we be living in the illusion like you just want to be comfortable and stay safe. Nope, it's time to look. You safe because you protected, so you can say what needs to be said because the spirit told you to say it, right? So when they tell you to speak the truth, speak it boldly and command your space is what it's given. Inner temple. I think this is such a beautiful deck, but it's something like about staying tapped into your inner self, being confident in you, right? Allowing your light to shine through. This deck right here is one that it's they say it's for children, but we are emotionally growing. We are growing our emotional IQ, our emotional or our EQ, right? Our emotional intelligence. And to be able to express your emotions is a good thing, especially when you need to speak some sort of truth. I don't know why the throat chakra is really heavy today. So, speaking your truth and doing it boldly and being able to express your emotions. Yeah, see, Miss Brave and Mr. Strong coming through. Love it. And then look at that shield of protection. So it is giving like you protected, so say what the hell you need to say. Don't be worried about it, Mr. Worry. Like, no, no, no. Right? And then Mr. Shock. So you could be saying some shit. Some people could be worried about what the hell you're gonna say. It could be shocking what you say. You can embarrass somebody. So it's given like be brave, be strong, say what needs to be said, be conscious of it, but don't worry so much about how people gonna fucking take it. And somebody could be very courageous and come in and say something to you, right? This could be a couple, it could be a power couple like this right here, right? Miss Brave and Mr. Strong. How you love that? Miss Brave and Mr. Strong. So take it for how it resonates. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. I do. My name is Lati. I am a channeled messenger. And the message is, ooh, look at that. 12-12-21. Shit. Did y'all see that? 12-12-21. So we got hangman, hangman, two people delayed, right? Hung up. And then we see 21, world card, new cycle coming up. Oh, that reminds us. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit has showed us the world card and then they showed us the fool card. And we were getting like maybe a connection happening, but somebody needed to be brave enough to step forward and take the leap, to take the action. Because the fool card is always a risk. It's a risk to go in a new beginning. So you're going to have to take a risk for somebody, right? Because Mr. Strong could come in and say some shit to you because this blue is giving throat chakra, it's giving communication. And you may need to dig into your sacral, right, to be able to sense this person. You could sense something, right? Your gut could be calling you to tell you something is coming. You may be called to touch base with your intimate self again. Maybe you haven't been in connection with a person for a long time, like for liberated, like you've been free, like you've been just doing your own thing, and somebody's gonna come in and say something. It's definitely a lot of air in this card. You see the wind, you see the movement, right? Weathering some sort of storm, taking a risk. It's like they're moving forward. Look, don't it look like they're persevering forward despite the elements? Yeah, somebody is giving like they're coming in towards you, beloved, and you may not see it. This could be you marrying your own energy, right? Taking strength and courage within yourself, divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. Either way, I feel a marrying, a marriage of energies, whether it's you marrying your energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine energy within yourself, or if you've done this and you're sitting in this energy, you could be calling in someone else. It could be your light, your glow, your hue. They may see it and they may be wanting or trying to get to you. It's something about this element that's coming through. Like that wind. It's giving resistance. And they're fighting against it. But then it's giving it's kind of giving me a mix between the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Because the Knight of Wands carries the stick, right? But then that air energy is giving sword. So let me jump into the live with y'all, put up the general comment, right? We are doing a collective reading. Let's see. Turn that down. I don't know why I'm having a thing with the chats where it's not letting me see. General collective reading. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know if they changed. They've been making some changes on YouTube, so it's really weird. Like how I can't really see the chat or the live and the chat at the same time. So it's really odd. But anywho, y'all, let's get into it. Thank you to the Alpha and the Omega for bringing this message. Thank you for coming in. Ooh, for filling me. Thank you so much for strengthening me, for giving us what we need to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders, beloved. Yes, because we definitely feel something off balance. I'm getting marrying masculine and feminine energies, and I'm also getting a marriage between a masculine and a feminine energy. So it's giving like somebody needs to be strong and persevere. Um, yeah, so it's definitely giving weight. I don't know why I feel like a thing with communication. Like I feel like I don't have the words. Thank you. Like what are the words? Somebody may be trying to figure out the words to say. Man, like I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. It's given to get to you, or just to let my light shine through, or something. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, cause baby, it's giving complicated. It's feeling like heavy and off balance. Give us balance, Spirit. Help us to balance the load and do it with ease and grace. Help us to overflow. I pray that this message goes out into your wheat field and that they receive it, that they are able to balance and marry their energies. And if there is a person that's coming in to speak to them, then let them do it. If it is the weak that needs to speak, allow them to do it. The courage, the bravery to say what needs to be said, to move forward boldly, is giving strength, is giving swift movement forward. It's giving everybody is not gonna be appreciative of the truth that the wheat is bringing, but the truth needs to come through regardless. You know, we are in a world full of lies and deceit, and the truth brings clarity. So let it come through, let it overflow. It's giving the truth overflowing is what I'm picking up. So allow us to come together and be in the middle for the sake of truth and clarity. Yes. If we be protected, yes, have us move forward. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all being here. For some reason, I'm not seeing the chats like I can't, but um, we are getting truth and clarity. We picked up the Knight of Swords, right? Fast, bold, quick, communicating, strong enough to say what needs to be said, no matter who don't like it, right? Everybody ain't gonna like it. You gonna lose some people when you start speaking the truth. You gonna gain some people when you start speaking the truth. This deck, I haven't used it in so long. Look, King of Swords is here. We said the Knight of Swords, but King of Swords. It's like being a master of your words and communication. Thank y'all so much. I know that's probably loud, but it feel like this deck is stiff. We haven't got it. We haven't used it in a long time. So somebody might need to stretch their muscles, right? You need to flex your vocal cords, right? You may not have been voicing yourself in a long time, right? You might feel a little rusty in terms of communication, right? So stand in your strength and say what needs to be said and say it with your whole chest. Me and Veronica from Aya Inspired Tarot, we've been picking up that energy every time she read me the last two readings, like we've been picking up, like say it with your chest, like be strong, be bold, like command your space. Your light is here to shine, and ain't nobody gonna dim it. You not let nobody put it out. You not let nobody diminish you. You not let nobody make you small. That's what it's giving. It's like letting the things of the past illuminate your light so it shines brighter and brighter and brighter. Your more luminescence is like shining so bright you look like gold. It's like looking at the sun, like the sun reflecting off gold. So you sparkle, you shimmer, and it's giving like you done caught the attention of somebody, but you just may need to balance your energy. Because if you are sparkling and you're, look at their eyes. Like, right? It's like, even like how the sun is bouncing off their shield. It's like you are reflective. So a couple things with being reflective. You're going to reflect people back to themselves. The truth is going to shine through. You're going to reflect that back off onto them. And they're going to see themselves. So people will move away from you. They will. But you being this strong, reflective, and this golden energy, you have to also like marry that feminine and that masculine. Being very authoritative, being very bold, being very commanding with your word, right? Like really honoring and thinking about your word and how you use it. It's giving somebody got a swift tongue too, right? So be careful how you use it, right? Because it could cut, right? If you speak too fast, too quickly. But it is giving me a thing with fast pace, like rapid fire, right? Sometimes you may need to slow down so your communication is clear. And sometimes that shit just come off like bullets, like it's giving like that, like that. So shoot, like you could tear a person down. You look. Turn their ass into Swiss cheese with your words is what I'm getting. And so don't even be afraid of it. Like if the spirit told you to say that shit, then say it again with your whole chest. Be real bad with it is what I heard. Hierophant. Wise counselor. You were talking about a sage with a wise word. Counseling, speaking on to others, being bold enough to say that shit with your chest, beloved. The spirit told you to say it, so say it. Everybody ain't gonna like it, but who give a fuck? If the spirit put you in this hierophant position to be a speaker, to tell some sort of truth, and you're supposed to be bold and command that word into, it's something about commanding a room. So say that shit with your whole damn chest. See, Five of Swords or Seven of Swords. It's giving strategy, but it's still air energy, like a lot. Shit. I don't know if coming up against lies, telling the truth about about lies, right? People could be liars, could be, I don't know, y'all. This Five of Swords is giving me lies. I just keep hearing lies. See, the Hierophant versus the Seven of Swords, right? This is somebody who speaks the truth. Wise truth, sage advice, and that's against lies, right? It's what it's given. Liars and cheaters and thieves and people who are strategic and cunning, right? So you can use the cunning energy of the Seven of Swords when you are speaking, but it's something about you speaking against lies is what it's given. Yeah, that's somebody's journey. Eight of Cups. So you could be coming into a place where, you know, you're gonna say some shit. And even when you say some shit, liars and shit, they probably gonna walk the fuck off. Like we said, you gonna be losing people out your energy when you start speaking the truth. You will. And for some reason, my throat chakra feels very, very affected right now. Somebody gonna be saying some shit so much they damn throat hurt. Look, it's giving speaker energy. Like that could be a part of your legacy. What it is that you're supposed to do. That could be business for you. Like speaking the fuck truth, right? A lot of people, especially on social media, is the ones that's very bold and out there and just let that shit go. That, you know, for some reason, a lot of people will follow because they're saying things that they're saying the quiet things out loud. That's why I don't know how y'all feel about, you know, Mr. Trump. But that's where a lot of his popularity comes from. It's because he says the shit that people usually keep quiet. And so people look at him as if he's telling the truth, but he's a whole fuck liar. And if you follow the history of the man and you really research him, you know he's a liar. He's a scam artist. But it's something about the sensationalism of his speech that really, in the way that he just says the lies so confidently, it gets people to believe, right? So that is a thing. It is strategy, right? It is a strategy to communication. It's actually one of the 48 laws of power, right? That's human nature. Then the 48 laws of power is somewhere around there with that book. Anywho, yeah, yeah. If people say shit and they make it big and bold and commanding, they say it with their whole chest, they could be a whole fucking liar. But people will believe it just because of the sensationalism and the confidence for which they said it. Now, if you are a Hierophant, you are speaking in truth, Hierophant upright, against the Seven of Swords, which is usually lies, deceit, strategy, somebody trying to get away with something. So you could be speaking against that, right? And that could definitely be business for somebody, right? But you're going to lose people. So don't worry about those who are going to walk away, right? You just continue on your journey and do what it is that you need to do and say what the Spirit told you to say. Ooh, Queen of Cups. Yeah, see, it's given, I don't know. Yeah, see, Queen of Cups with Mr. Strong, she needs to pull out that strength, right? Because your heart could be very empathetic and you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. See, you need to bring out that masculine strength to say what needs to be said. Because it's something about you caring about what other people are thinking, how they're gonna take it. We can take that shit. We don't be always wanna just come out so harsh and so cold with the messages. Like you wanna, you know, care for people's emotion. We are a Cancer, we are a water sign, Queen of Cups, so we do care about, you know, that energetic flow, like how people are going to receive it. I don't want to, you know, be up in here breaking down people's souls and shit, but sometimes they need to hear the truth. They do. And if that means that people walk away from the channel, then it is what it is. We already used to it. Like we said, it's a back and forth shit. We gain two, we lose two, right? So sometimes it seems like we stand in the same space, but we know that's not the truth. That's not the truth. The ones that don't need to be here because they can't handle the truth is what I just heard, right? If they can't handle the truth, then they can't handle it, right? Go and show yourself approved. If you don't like what the hell we said or how we said it or how the spirit brought it, then go study it for yourself. Go buy the books. We show every book that we use. The people in the wheat field know. And if we get something wrong, we'll come and correct ourselves. The spirit will tell us, nope, nope, look, see that goes, you make sure you are studied. So when you sit in this hierophant seat, what you are saying to the weak, they can trust it. And you give them the evidence, and they could go buy it for themselves to support it. So if you don't believe me, go buy the book yourself and read. Open yourself up, right? It's all about your mentality. If you are not able to receive new information, baby, look, you talking about stuck and stagnant. But look, that's the plan. You got the ability to take action. You got the world in your hand. You could go and do whatever you want to. You know what I mean? You can say what you need to say. It's given like one is solid. This shit is like bolted to this step. It's given. It's on here. And then you got another one in your hand. So you are multi-talented and you may have two things to do. You've been gifted with two different projects. Somebody could be a speaker. You could be a speaker online. You could do something in either online, podcasting. You could do like whether it's in your church or something in your organization. And it's funny because we've been talking about my sister, who's also a speaker, and her messages, are that it's like dealing with the truth, the things of self, the principles that we wrestle with. Look, this is speed. It's speed. So I don't know if something is getting ready to really take off for you. If you are a messenger, things could take off for you. If you are getting into your purpose to start to speak, right? It's giving commanding. For some reason, I keep hearing command the room. It's something about you commanding the room. It's what's coming through. Yeah, look, Nine of Wands. That's like being defensive or protected. Yeah, whatever the spirit is doing and moving in your life, it's going to protect you. You don't have to be concerned about speaking the truth, speaking against some sort of lies. Yeah, regret. You don't want people to feel a kind of way. You don't want people to be sad. But they kind of do need to look at shit and think about it. See, one of the lessons of the Five of Cups is like somebody is looking at the shit that's done already spilled, right? Looking at spilled milk, but you got two cups behind you, right? You still have more than enough, right? Like both of your hands is full, still. But you have to take your eyes off of either what wasn't for you, what didn't belong to you, or the mistakes that were made, even if they were caused by you, and turn around and keep going. Like, don't focus on that. King of Wands, see, leadership is here, and the speaker, and there's the King of Swords again. It's giving like a speaker of truth. Because the King of Wands is definitely a person that's a leader. They are strong, and they could be a speaker. They can command a room. This person could be inspirational. They can drive people to take action. And they are using the truth of words to do it. Yeah. It's definitely given like Miss Brave is going into another area or arena in life. She's called to be a speaker because all this blue is giving me throat chakra. And the words that flow from your lips could definitely be, in that from that hierophant position, it could be inspiring. You could be charismatic. You could be strong, like in terms of your leadership. It's giving servant leadership. You could be also, like, again, very intelligent, right? A strong, bold communicator. Yeah, laying some shit to rest. You may need to meditate and pray, right? You could be getting your messages from the spirit, but it could be like going through hardships and things that you had to let go that is coming through and you're going to use it. You also could be worried, and the spirit may want you to put those worries to rest, right? Having a lot on your mind. we definitely are feeling like a slow kind of pace, like a very steady kind of pace right now. See, the Knight of Swords is very quick, right? It moves very quickly, so you could communicate very fast, right? And that could be a thing to address. Yeah, see, Ten of Swords, right? I'm getting like you're gonna be ending something. I mean, whatever. Look, truth. This is truth. It's all about communication. It's a lot of swords and wands out here. It's like the truth is going to overcome over the lies and deceit, the betrayal. It's something about getting clarity or allowing the harsh shit to give you clarity. It's like speaking the truth of it. Even if you went through something, somebody betrayed you, or just all of these different swords, 10 swords, right, in your back. Like, what are all the lessons in that and speaking that? Yeah, look, more swords, stalemate, stuck. But the stalemate doesn't have to be. You could just have two different disciplines. You are using two different, the truth of two different things or two different truths. Right? I don't know how that's working, but it's like the truth not only defends you, it protects you, but you can do more than one thing. Like your life is not going to be just mutually exclusive to one. It's given like you got one thing down pat, and then here comes another one, and you can battle with both of these swords. It's given like a sword fighter. You know how a person, look, more fucking swords. More swords, 5 of swords. And look, it's something with the pace, right? Because here's Knight of Pentacles, who's the slowest moving knight. So the spirit could be telling you, even us, we'll take it for self, like to slow down in the communication, right? Are we gonna say the truth? Yes. Could it make people move away from us? Yes. I mean, shit, they may look, this says we throw a show. When you show enough, never know what you're gonna get. Right? The spirit tell us what to say, and then they support it with the tarot, beloved. Sometimes we're gonna say things that's gonna fucking make people move around. But if you willing to stick and stay because you're ready to do the work on self, Ashe, like we doing this work together to illuminate our light and lift up the vibration of Gaia, then stick around. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that means we have to be diligent, right? We are committed, we are loyal, we are dedicated, we are devout. We are not doing this simply for fans, beloved. That was never the purpose. It was all to bring in the weak. We use the gifts, as the Most High God said, use them, and it's for their will to be done. So it's never about self. So if they tell us to say something, then we got to say it. You know, we got to say it. Look, see, the beauty way. Yeah. Sometimes that shit is ugly. Right, the beauty way is in reverse. Sometimes it's ugly, right? Sometimes it could be that ugly truth. Like, shit, I don't know what you thought it was or what you thought you knew, but that's not it. Let me help you. Is all of these in reverse? They not. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. Create some space. Create some space is coming through in reverse. So somebody like needs to make some room. Create some room, some space. For somebody, I'm getting for the truth. Look, Chamber of Innocence is giving separation. I'm seeing Chamber of Protection. That shit is in reverse. I'm just gonna flip them and just see. Just watch me. So I don't know, people are watching you, if you're just gonna have, again, like a channel, right? Somebody could definitely be a speaker. And it's not like difficult shit. Everybody decide to make an account and get on there and talk their shit. You know what I mean? From their own experiences. So why would it not be you, beloved? I'm just saying. Why would it not be you? How could it not be you? Who are you for it not to be you? That's what I'm getting. Yeah, create some space for the truth. See, the darkest night. What? The dark night of the soul? Come on with this thing. See, people be lost in the dark, traveling. You could be a light, traveling through dark to say some shit, calling out to the things that are in the darkness, calling out to them so that they can see the lies. They can come and face the truth, right? They can come get a little bit of light. It's given from you, like walking through this dark space. They can see the light of the and then see themselves. Because it's given like you are reflective, you are a mirror, you can show people themselves. But oftentimes people are not ready to face their own demons, right? We talk about slaying demons and fighting demons, but it's very difficult to slay demons in the world when you can't slay the demons in yourself. Like, we just kind of had that. I think yesterday we were kind of getting stuck on that principle of how can you face the world if you can't face yourself? It's very difficult to face the world and to be brave enough to go out and take risks and have new beginnings and go on an adventure and meet your highest potential when you can't meet your low. You can't deal with or integrate or face your lowest self. And so many people that live in a world of lies, like they constantly lie to themselves, right? But it's because you're uncomfortable with the truth. People are literally, they can't handle the truth. I just keep hearing it. Like they just can't handle the truth. The seen versus the unseen. You don't want nobody to see the other parts of you. Sometimes people can't not face the other parts of you. Sometimes it's things that parts of you that you don't see, and you need a mirror to reflect that shit back to you. It's like walking around, you done ate some shit, right? You done consumed it, but you don't know that you got lettuce in your teeth. How the fuck do you know? Is somebody either tell you or you go look in the mirror and see it? Shit, I've been walking around all these motherfuckers that didn't tell me I got a damn lettuce in my tooth right here. That'll tell you what kind of people you around. I'm just saying, we was just talking about that recently. Don't be around me and you got something in your eye. I'm gonna tell you, hey sis, you got something right here. Hey bro, go clean your nose. It's a thing when you being around a bunch of people that won't tell you the fuck you guys going on. It might embarrass you. Shit, I've been walking around with this on my nose for 20 minutes and ain't nobody said shit. I was just over there kikiing it up in somebody's face and they didn't tell me. I was wondering why they was looking at me like that. They was looking at that booger on your nose and didn't nobody say shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to tell a person the real. I'm just saying, look at all this gold. It's like, don't be afraid to say it. Destiny, like somebody destiny, right? And it is giving us in a challenge. You a speaker. You supposed to say that shit. You supposed to be raw and real and let people know they got a fucking booger or some shit or some lettuce in their teeth. Don't be afraid to say it. Cause you might hurt somebody's feelings. You might embarrass them. Look. They can't handle the truth. One who possessed the soul, the chamber of soul gifts. See, look at that. It kind of look like a mirror, but look, I'm just saying. That's your gift, right? And you speaking the truth to a person may help them unlock their own gifts. You may help them discover that seven of swords, what's lying to them, what's cheating them out of their destiny. You know what I'm saying? And even when you think about it for yourself, what's lying to you and what's cheating you out of your destiny? What is that imposter voice? Can we get the book? No. Okay. We keep getting the imposter cure. Except no. Sometimes everything you ask for, you ain't gonna get. Sometimes the answer is gonna be no, but you gotta accept it. Yeah, the holiest temple and mercy is coming through. See, the holiest temple is you. It is. It's you. It's you. It's not a building or any other place that's outside of you that you can go to. The holiest temple is you. Yeah, so mercy. Mercy and grace is coming through. Somebody sent us a video on Kuan Yin, right? And Kuan Yin is here. She's mercy and compassion. Little goddess of mercy and compassion, right? So you could definitely, Queen of Cups, have that Kuan Yin energy. And you're here doing this work on Gaia to help people on their journey, to reach their fullness. Do you want the book? No. And you might keep coming back and you might be delaying your own ascension, right? Oh, somebody, yeah, someone. So you definitely are an old soul, right? Very old soul. So chamber of soul gifts. Like you are a very old soul. And whoever you are a speaker and you speak to people in a way that helps them see what stealing their their destiny, their light, right? And you continue to go back into dark places and you take this track. You're a light for people in the dark to follow. And that's only if they can hear, right? Because if you're a speaker, then you speak so they hear your voice. And then you are leading, so you're the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Yes, I see it now. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Right? See, the King of Wands is fire, right? They have a light. So you on some decks, the wand has a fire on it, like the type, like a torch. So this fire energy is light energy, and you are leading with truth, right? You're speaking, and it's something about the words that you say, beloved. People hear it, and then they also see the light, like so it's visible. So it's given those who could hear and those who could see. You could be calling out to those. It's given. I'm hearing the word misery, right? Those who are living in that space, in that darkness. Mercy is given mercy for misery. And Kuan Yin does that. Kuan Yin is an energy that delays their own enlightenment, like reaching, not delaying their enlightenment, but they delay their ascension to come back, to be a voice, a light onto those in the darkness. And they choose it. They choose to continue to come back and do the work because they care so much, Queen of Cups. They care so much about other energies. They care so much. The love and the compassion is so deep, right? That they will come back to hellish, dark places to help create heaven. To help them rise. And heaven is you moving into your highest mindset, being able to face the truth, be able to deal with your own darkness. Yeah, we see light body coming through. And we see inner oracle is here. And the next one is a celestial channel. So you definitely could be a channeled messenger, right? You could get your messages, again, like us, from the Alpha and Omega, like directly from the source, right? You could be this Hierophant, this sage that's just like here to speak this truth and help guide people along their way. Crystal Kingdom is definitely given like this cosmic geometry. I'm seeing the cosmic flower of life. Slow down. See, slowing down. Materialism. Psychic debris. And psychic debris is like all these things in your mind that could make things difficult for you as you are trying to decipher your messages and bring them through. So if this sounds like you are designed and called to be this messenger, this is another part of your work, not your only work, but it is part of your work, right? And you may be concerned about how what you have to say is going to come across, about stepping into your destiny. Somebody could be afraid, right? It's definitely given like fearful of what you're going to say. It's given, let me clear my throat. Have mercy, babe. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. What they say, have mercy, babe. Mercy. Have mercy. Chamber of surrender. See, language of light. You speak like languages, and you can speak to all kinds of light. You speak to the light in others. Your light calls out to their light. And light hurts. Like if you've been walking around in the dark and you flick around, flick on the light, if you make people's eyes hurt, right? It's like, damn, I've been in the dark for so long, I haven't used. It's giving that scene in The Matrix. What's that? Temple of Mary. Emotional expression. Yeah. See, it's something about expression and emotions. Like you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, right? It's like that scene in The Matrix where they brought Neo up out in his physical body, as being like, he's back into consciousness. He's awake. He's coming out of the illusion world. And they're working on his body, trying to, get his muscles back together, rebuilt, because he's atrophied. He's never walked or anything, which was weird, because how the hell did Neo learn how to walk? I guess they didn't think about that part in the script. Anywho, but their eyes hurt. When he opened up his eyes and he could see the light, he was like, "Why do my eyes hurt?" And Morpheus said, "Because you've never used them before." So if you are an energy that's been wandering around in the dark for so long, and here comes this light, your shine is gonna irritate their eyes. It's something about how people will see you. Some will move away from you because they can't handle the light that you bring, right? The light that's coming with you, right? You're giving light bringer energy, right? Yeah, see, I told you, people who've been wandering around in the dark, that's the moon, right? So control your energy. They may be trying to control themselves, but it's something about your energy. Because here's that import, that masculine energy. Miss Brave and Mr. Strong, we were getting that masculine energy, right? Marrying your energies. Because you have to be strong to walk through this darkness, to take the light, to bring the light, to share it, to call out to those who are in the darkness, to let your light shine without allowing the darkness to diminish you, right? You have to learn how to feed off of it, because there's no light besides you in that dark space. And so the crown chakra in the activations deck is giving like the understanding and the awareness of how to take negativity, negative energy or dark energy, and turn it into light, to transmute it. So if you are a person that's called to dark spaces because you are to bring your light to them in the dark, to speak the truth, right? It's a lot of people that's not gonna be able to stand you. They're not gonna like the light. They can't stand to look at it. So because you wrestle and irritate the demons, their own demons, and they can't face themselves. They're not ready. But then your light also calls out to those, and the ones that can hear and receive what you're saying, right, and see, then they definitely will come in weak. And it's like you need to be able to be fed in this space, or you could waver, right? You could perish. Because it's so much that's in the darkness that's unseen that we don't see. Yeah, see, look, the Seven of Pentacles. That's like weary, right? Like you could perish without support to keep going. Because it's hard work, it's heavy work. It's so much to be harvested, it's so much to do. Right. Yeah, that's the truth. See, Ace of Wands. It's so much to do. You need help. You need spiritual help. So for somebody, that's why maybe I was getting the marrying of two energies. You marrying your energy and sending your strength and going about your purpose. You need spiritual help, which would call in another person. Thank you. Thank you for bringing the ingredients together, for making a meal, so that we can be fed, we can be edified, we can be strengthened in the spirit to bear this yoke. See, the fool, the new beginning, is the ability to take that risk. And we mentioned this very early, right? They channeled it, said, you have to be strong enough to take the risk. It's your ability, the confidence to take the risk, to go out there on a limb. I'm hearing Tina Marie, out on a limb. That. To say what needs to be said to the lights, because they need to hear it, or the spirit just said it needs to be said. It needs to be said so that those who are ready to hear it can receive it, right? And those who are not ready, they will move away. And that's just a part of the process. That's the natural progression. See, those who are ready to hear it will hear it, and those who are not, they won't. But it's the risk and the ability, the strength to face this energy, the lies, the deceit, the fuckery. And it's something about this energy. It's giving like demonic attachments, like entities that roam in the darkness. And this energy is holding the light, right? And this is given like the combination of all things. It's not just representing of like, oh, it's demons and stuff. It's like the truth about self that you don't want to face. What are you chained to? Like, so those unspoken things could be chaining you. It could be holding you. It could be preventing you from going and taking the risk. This could be fear of how other people will receive you. It could be toxic positivity. Like, you are so merciful and so graceful and so kind. That could be a toxicity. You may need to pull that back with and just be like, look, it is what it is. It needs to be said. So we gonna fucking say it. And I really don't, I love you either way. And if you move away, I love you too. Great luck on your journey, Ashe. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, see, it's like I'm gonna give what needs to be given. I'm gonna give what needs to be given despite the fear. Because there's people out here that need it. Yeah, and you will be successful. And people will see. They will hear, they will see, so that they can believe. And you are protected. The work is protected. So if you are afraid to say what needs to be said, then Spirit said your word is protected. If anything, it will cause you to gain more recognition by you just saying the truth, the bold truth, like saying it with your whole fucking chest. Yes, that's what's gonna happen next. So don't sit in an energy like I don't have what I need, because you do. This is an opportunity being presented to you. It's also helping those who are in this Four Cups energy to see that there is still opportunity. There's still time. You have time is a fallacy. The only moment is truly now. It's always now, right? Yesterday was, it will never be again. Tomorrow is not yet promised. The gift is now. It's the present, right? So take the opportunity now. And again, people ain't gonna want to hear it. They don't think that the words, the truth that you are giving is something that's helpful to them. They may not want to accept it. But those who do take the cup and drink from it is given that they definitely will receive a great benefit. It's a great reward. See, it's like 4 cups to 7 cups. Right? 7 cups can feel like confusion, but it's not. It's like spiritual possibilities, infinite possibilities, infinite resources, potentiality. Going into the spirit and touching base and learning how to believe that all things can be. It is. And everything is existing now. The version of you that you see in your head, the vision, it exists. You are that person. You just have to take the risk. You're already there. You can choose to put yourself there. You can go there. You can have it. You can receive it. You only need to believe it. Yeah, see, you can go there. You can go there. You can move away from the chaos, the conflict, and out of the darkness and the bullshit, the drama and all of that. And you can take the learning with you. They didn't leave those 5 swords behind the conflict. They took them shits and they gained another one because they're studying learning, which makes 6, right? It's always funny to me, like how, that's why I'm not a tarot reader, right? We're not. We pick up the messages very differently. And the spirit discerns onto us what it is that we're reading, right? They give us the channeled message before we even start, and they support the message they gave us already with the tarot. It always bothered me how some readers pick up, how they say that 6 of Swords is like walking away. Of course, it's moving towards calmer water. Like the 8 of Cups. Oh, they left all them cups and they walked away. Well, you can't get to 9 of Cups if you left the 8. You don't. You don't leave it. You take it with you. It's a process of integration. It's a process of reconciliation. It's the ability to use all things, for everything can be used for your good for those who believe. Everything works towards your good. You just have to understand how to flip it. You need to understand how to take that negativity and create light from it. That's the thing. See, we literally showed this on the phone twice. 12-12, hangman. That's the awakening. That's what the spirit is trying to show somebody. Anything else in here? This bottom one, let's get it. Destiny. I can't make it up. King of Pentacles is going to bring money. Like, you will be married in your full energies. It's given fully bodied, right? It's given divine feminine, alpha, divine masculine, omega, coming together, fully bodied, encompassed, solar plexus, giving you the willpower, the strength, the determination to go forward, to take the leap, to take the risk, to face your fears and give to a certain thing. It's giving what's already in you to give. To help those who may be in that Four Cups energy is definitely with your voice through the power of speaking. Right? It's definitely giving me through the power of speaking some truth. Some people not gonna want to face it. They don't think that it's the opportunity that they need, but there will be ones who can hear and then see so that they believe. Anything else? Yes, this one. Thank you to the Most High God for bringing this message. Thank y'all so much for being here with us. I appreciate you. Look, Ten of Cups. See, you don't get, how you get to the Ten of Cups if you walked away from 8, you don't. You would only have 2 cups, but you take all of that with you so that you can have complete wish fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment, cup overflowing, beloved. Allow yourself to overflow. Express your soul, the light that's in it. This one. Look, that's the 6 of Pentacles, to give it. See, look, this 6 of Pentacles right here is like choosing where to put your energy at and knowing. And this right here is fully balanced. If you give, you will receive. You give to those who come, who are seeking. Right? And some people will get what they need and they go on their way so that they can sow their seed and grow their own garden. Right? And that's what you want. You want others' gardens to flourish. Which one? I see the blue one. You want other people's gardens to flourish. Show them that they can fish for themselves. Like, you don't want to just be the fisherman where they just come and buy fish from you. No. You want them to be able to go and fish for themselves. You can teach them, you can feed them for a day, or you can teach them to fish so that they can eat for a lifetime. What are the principles that they need? Both of these? Okay. Yeah, look. 4 of Pentacles. Somebody could be stingy. Yeah, you could be holding back the flow. You try to control the spirit. And spirit said no. You could be a person that's afraid of your gifts. It happens. Shit, it's only like we learning and we developing through this. So I understand what it feels like to be so gifted that you can be concerned about the gifts that you carry. You don't want to give in to any toxicity, right? And becoming wildly popular with the 6 of Wands is giving like success and recognition, right? You may not even want all of that in your life. You don't want what comes with it. So that could be holding you back. But it's giving protected. Yeah, King of Pentacles. See, you don't want what comes with all of that fame and the money. Right? It's like you being like sitting in seat. You talking about lush. Look at that garden. You talking about abundant as every blade of grass, every leaf on every tree, every bush. What? And people recognize you. It's pressure that comes with that. Sometimes you can feel trapped behind your money. Like, it's heavy. You don't know who's coming towards you. Look, relationships and people, Knight of Wands and shit could happen quick, though. It's just like breakout energy. People rushing in, trying to see what they can get from you. I'm hearing that. 21, won't you do something for me? I don't know why that's coming in. In that next cycle, 21, the world card, if you boss up like this because you took the risk and you faced your fear and gave it all you got, beloved, you're going to be paid back. And it's given with dividends. And it will come with money and success and recognition. And that's a part of it that you will have to handle. And maybe some people don't feel like they should get that out of their service, right? Like, spiritual service should not come with this level of reward, but it does. See, look, celebration. That's I don't know if this is nightlife because I heard Neo, let's toast it up. Right? Somebody could be afraid of getting caught up, right? Going the wrong way. Yeah, it could be the shit that you see that's giving you anxiety. Like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like, or being young in this environment, right? That shit could be worrisome. Yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles. Somebody could be concerned about, taking a loss, taking an L. Yeah, losing. But shit, here's that damn 6 of Wands again. You're talking about, is that 6 or is it 4? That's 4. My bad. Stability. Why do I feel like I'm not tripping? I'm not. That's 6 Wands. That is the Six of Wands. Okay. I'm like, can't read Roman numerals today? That's Six Wands. So you definitely, look, you put out the energy and that energy is going to return to you. It will. So if things are moving slow, take advantage of the slowness. You know what I mean? Like if you are slow to develop, you know what I mean? Take advantage of it because you need that strength so that you can persevere over the toxicity that's going to be in that element. Earth element, right? That's reward recognition. Six of Wands to the King of Pentacles. That's reward recognition. That's it feels like fame. You know what I mean? And I shy away from the word celebrity, but it's given like people are going to know you for what you will be speaking. And it's a lot that comes with that seat. And I'm getting like somebody that's toxicity, like they don't want it. They don't want to speak or go as hard or develop or like the highest version of yourself. You reject it because it could be this big and you don't want that. That's what it's given. Like you don't want to be known, you don't want to be seen. That sucks. We know. I mean, like we want the messages to get out there, but shit, to be on that where you can't go nowhere and you are trapped by because you are recognized and all of this. Look, that's like the other side of the game, and they could keep it. Truth be told, shit, secrets revealed. 36. We just seen the number 36. You showed us 36 on something. Oh, raw greens. Can't make this shit up. Can we go get it? No. Okay. We have superfoods. Like y'all know, we be talking about the health journey and shit, getting everything because we want to be youthful and vivacious and have vitality. You know, life more abundantly. So we went out. We did a little drinking last night, and so now today we got to get our system back right. Help the liver flush out all the shit we just put in it, right? So we got a little container that say raw greens, and they filled the cup up with water, cold water. We did the little frothy blendy thing and mixed it and drank it. That shit was nasty as hell. When I say it needs to be in somebody's smoothie, cause to drink it by yourself, to take that shit straight, no chaser, it wasn't pretty. The beauty way that's in reverse, it definitely wasn't pretty. But we got it down. We drank it. And we know it's good for the body. Well, what's good for us don't always taste good. That shit was raw. But on the back of it, when we were reading the instructions on how to use it, it really called it out. It says 36 superfoods. So that's why the number 36 is really... And they showed it to me twice. I was like, did that say 36 or 56? Because our eyes could play tricks on us. So I looked again and it said 36. So 36. Right? Secrets revealed. And it's giving like that raw shit, like that real shit. Like that shit that's gonna clean out your system, support your system, give you some nutrients. The superfoods. Beloved, like that shit that's gonna be edifying and to your soul. Folks be depleted out here. You talking about malnourished, spiritually malnourished. Cause what you eat on just don't always get it. It just don't. And sometimes we be needing that fucking truth to address the things that we can't see, the unseen. Right? So that you can create some space. It's giving like folks being closed up and like shut in. Very tight like a tiger. Somebody need to watch Austin Powers, Gold member. That I told y'all we've been picking up Gold member. There's scarcity. Look at that gold in there. Scarcity mindsets. And that's what is that number again? 21. Won't you do something for me? Right? It's like, do something about that scarcity mindset. It's so much in your lineage that's behind you. All of that information, esoteric information, ascended master information, spiritual information, all this truth that could come in and come through you. Your ancestors might be coming through, helping to guide you. You could be a medium, which could be like, why are you afraid to say what the spirits are telling you to say, to embrace your gift? Mediumship. When I tell you, when I accepted the gift of mediumship and I was just like, okay, we a medium and our spirits come to talk to us, we channel a whole bunch of people. And it's because we are unafraid to channel. We know that we are protected. But it is so far that we will go. Oh, ooh, excuse me. It's only so far that we even still feel comfortable within this day. Cause look, even the dark ones, they be wanting things to say. I mean, they be having stuff to say, but shit, look, I be having, look, hey, oh, who is it? Who's knocking? Who coming? Cause I feel another presence. Did you allow them to be here? If they say they let them come in, then it's like, okay, what are they saying? What are they speaking? If they say no, like not that, then it's like, no, don't feed that. They'll tell me who to feed and who not to, right? If we are offering our food, because when we eat, we never eat by ourselves, right? We eat. Alpha and Omega had a first and a last, right? So, and we offer up everything. Hey, everybody, for tapping in. I just got to come in here real quick and see the chat because we can't see. Yay, today is autumn. It is the autumn fall equinox. Yes, yes. Hey, Miss Hillary, thank you so much. One possessed, who possessed, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. Miss Monica, thank you so much for tapping in. Miss Crystalline, thank you so much. It took you years to understand money. You created a whole message business on $25 messages. Yeah. I didn't thrive because I didn't see my value. Yeah, 10 years and until you closed hindsight, oh, it was 2020. Yeah. Yeah, see, we create the value. The value comes out of us. You know what I'm saying? It does. And we define this sacred lust flew out. I don't know how that happened. But it won't let me pick it up. It's number 26. Hopefully y'all can't see it so well in the camera because she fully naked. I mean, we're talking about bucket naked, raw, vulnerable, out there, and standing on her strength. And baby, when I say, and she got folks watching, like coveting, like drooling, like shit, okay? I hope y'all can't see it. I don't see it. Let me see if I close this. Will they see it? Because they flagged yesterday's live and marked it for 18 plus. I don't think you can see. Oh, you can see a little bit of her. But yeah. They flagged us, baby. They was like, this at 18 plus. I was like, ooh. Why? Because we said that, pay honor to the old you, like those services that people attend to honor a transitioned loved one. Yeah, they said we couldn't, that had to be 18 and over. But they didn't block it because we wasn't talking about you self-terminating or anything like that. It's just like honoring the old you. The you that would diminish yourself, the you that would not say what you need to say, the you that, like, is like chest being caved in or hiding away, like shrinking back from what you need to say. And it's like, no more do we live in that energy. Be bold, chest up, chest out, chest. What did Veronica say? Tits up, tits out. Right? And so that we just literally thought about that because we always have to correct our posture because we have a tendency to do this. But tits up came up today. We was like, tits out, shit. Lift up your posture, chest up, tits out. That's funny. This one, which one? This one? Yeah. See, harvest season, yay, harvest season, make space, create room. You don't have enough space. 43, number 7, right? It's like you don't have enough space, create space. How you gonna bring in this new abundance when you still holding on to a whole bunch of ish? So that was what we were getting on honoring that past stuff to let it go. Some stuff you need to bury it, shit. Make compost, you know what I mean? Put it in the dirt and shit and let the nutrients go back into the soil for the replanting next year. You know what I'm saying? It's again turning that negativity into goodness. you can still use it. And it's something about harvesting, beloved. Make space, make room. That's the secret. So make space in your heart, in your confidence, in your strength to stand on your strength, to bear it raw. Look, I can't show y'all. I just wish we gonna cover up a little bit of her business. But when I say she fully bucket naked, okay? And look, she got folks looking. Look, she's standing on that lion. That's that strength. That's what we getting. And it's dark. In the darkness. You think they don't see that glow? It's her to me that's lighting up this space. Man, it's her. And she got the priestess, the high priestess moon over her head. She coming with secrets. She bringing light. She bringing truth. And it's people that is going to be watching you. It's people that's going to watch you, and it's people that they going to like some like what they see and some don't. But baby, the way she built like this right here, oh, look, they looking like they drooling and salivating. It's the shit that they've been waiting for. Like, look, okay? When I say, look, desire, okay? Drooling, salivating. It's giving that plate like harvest season, like Thanksgiving. It's giving Thanksgiving. Like when you be in the house all day and you smell this food being prepared, like you could just smell it. Your stomach is grumbling like, I can't wait to eat. Like, damn, that shit smell good. Damn, that shit look great. Like, what is it? Can you just put a little taste on my plate? I'ma just be in the kitchen with you and I'ma be the taste tester. That's what I'ma do. Anything that you are cooking up, hey sis, we just talked about you. Tits up, chest out. Everybody, Veronica, I Inspired Tarot is in the house. It's giving, look, you are a speaker. You're supposed to be saying shit. The words that you speak are edifying, beloved. They are. It's giving you are gonna piss some people off. Everybody not gonna be for you. Everybody ain't ready to handle the truth. They can't handle. That's what I'm getting. The truth. But that don't mean you don't speak it. You say it. Tits up, chest out. Say it with your whole chest. Those are ones that are supposed to hear it. They will hear it. They will see. They will believe. And you being raw and vulnerable, feeding, right? It's like those who are in a lack mindset, dealing with some sort of scarcity, you can show them how they are abundant, how to harvest. You are going to reveal the secret. Yeah. See, divine lineage. It's something in your lineage. Yeah, radical rebirth. You're going to show them how to do it. It's given that you being reborn too. You could be in the hangman right now. This card is a 5. I see 5 up there. Right? It's definitely giving that. Like radical rebirth. Standing on your strength. And the way that these lions is, it's like you run with a pack of lionesses. It's giving spiritual support. Like you got at least 2 right there with you, one on the side. It's giving alpha and omega energy. But I also feel your lineage, your spiritual support with you. Look, there she go. There she go. That Oshun energy. I'm telling y'all, we are feeling it. Oshun, you talking about fearless. Fearless love. Queen of Cups, what? She loves, but she could be afraid, right? She could overgive. She can overcare, right? She could be so super positive that I worry about how people are going to receive what I'm giving. Fuck that shit. Be fearless. Oshun energy. Okay? It's a whole difference. A whole fuck difference. Okay? I'm going to give you the love that you didn't know you needed, Ashe. I'm going to give you the 7. I'm going to give you the love that you didn't know you needed. So that you could do this. You could harvest, beloved. 7 coming through. 7 is 14 breaking down to a 5. We just said it. Radical rebirth. The truth coming through. The 5 of Swords. Gonna make you think about some shit. How you motherfucking mentally conflicted and convicted. How your ass go buy some books so that you can study up for yourself, beloved. That's why we show it. Show yourself approved. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. You want to look at any of this? Yes. Okay. Look, Joy. Come on. Let's feed you some good shit. Feed your spirit of joy. Look, and it's a 7. 7, 7, 7. Get the shit. The spirit is so good. Look, 1 and 6 is 7. 25 is 7. We just showed it. 43 on that harvest is 7. 7, 7, 7 harvest? We already said that you was going to be King of Pentacles. Over here, whatever you doing is bringing in 6 of Wands, success, recognition, and money. It's giving like somebody don't want that level of recognition. We could tell you, look, to be out, man, look, we could see it. Makes my stomach turn like when you looking down off a tall building and you get that energy like shit. When you standing right here in this full energy, where they go? It's under here. I feel like it's right here. I could be wrong. Spirit, help us. Ah, it is. Right here. Thank you. This. Because you got to be confident to take this risk, to take this leap. Look, you standing on the edge of that damn cliff, is their head looking down or is it looking up? It's looking up, right? Why are they looking up? Not just because they looking at their highest self. You got to keep your eyes up, right? So you can see your highest you, the highest potential. Because if you look down, you going to scare yourself about the shit you are getting ready to do. The leap you getting ready to take, don't look down, beloved. Look up. Keep your eyes up. Because if you look down and you see all of that shit, you're going to scare yourself. You're going to hesitate. And you could slip. You could miss. You could fall down into the pit. Keep your eyes up. It'll give you confidence so that you can make the leap. You can jump forward. Yeah, awakening. Awakening. That's a number 4. You want this? Which one? We see shine. Okay, we talked about your light. We see brazen to make the choice with the spirit. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Yeah, self-sabotage. Live out loud. Celestial alignment and speaking up. Yeah, speaking up. And she definitely surrounded by those 2 gold cups. Look at that. Is that a gold pick in her hair? It looked like it, but I don't know what that is. See, look at all the fist up in the back. You speaking up is going to bring recognition. People going to be feeling what you saying. It's giving freeing energy. It's like people have the power type of energy. And I don't know why these could either be cowrie shells or fruits, but these ones right here specifically, that, it looked like garlic. I don't know why I'm feeling garlic. It may not be, but it looked like garlic wheat. And these feathers is giving truth. And that harvest is being brought to you. It's in the water. It's flowing in. She got her foot in the water too. 1 foot on the water, 1 foot on the land, and 33. She's giving temperance angel energy. Like a earth angel, like a spiritual angel, a spiritual presence like Kuan Yin that's coming back to bring truth, to be a light in the dark, to speak to darkness, to transmute it, to bring mercy for misery. It's something about what you're going to say that's going to do it. Anything else? No. Anything for the message? Nope, that's it. Yeah. But something about you getting activated. Stars align. Soul family. You said no, it wasn't it. Karmic release. See, you helping people release. You speaking, right? Healing your lineage, breaking through boundaries. And look at that gold coming through. The gold is really, really significant. What you say? Garlic is a repellent for evil spirits traditionally. Yeah. Yeah. And it's something about the gold in the portal and walking through it. It's like you walking through this archway is giving me the full energy. I see the full card. Like you have to take the risk to walk through, to enter, to even accept the job from your lineage. Right, and look behind that is throat chakra, talking about speaking up. And how many times did we say that we were getting energy on the throat chakra? We just definitely talked through it with the speak up energy. And we said it here with Miss Brave and Mr. Strong. These two, this emotion, you marrying your masculine and feminine energy and saying things, the Knight of Swords we picked up. We were given being very bold and courageous and speaking, but you may need to slow down. And we take that for itself because we know sometimes the spirit gets to moving, we get to talking fast and it's coming out, and we may start a point and don't finish it. And like, it's like you want it to be clear conversation, clear and consistent. Right? Because if we are speaking to lights, then we're giving ourselves advice too. If we're speaking to lights, then they have to hear it. They got to understand it, right? So that they can comprehend it, they can digest it, right? So we have to be brave and we have to be strong. And you're going to weather a lot of stuff. This blue is total throat chakra. It's given against resistance. It's given this King of Wands that we pulled out that's down here, right? And you with this shield, you are protected. You have protection with you. You can be brave. You can be courageous to say what you need to say. Like we were talking about, Veronica, what you were saying. Like tits up, tits out. Say it with your whole chest. Like real bad with it. That's what we were getting. They put that shirt on like the real baddies, right? To let that throat do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, stars aligning, coming through for you. It's definitely star alignment, star gathering, soul family. Yeah, look, light initiation, great teacher awakening, using your divine magic. That's that Thoth. Thoth light codes. And we already said that you speak light languages. You speak to the light. And there's something about you not allowing your light to be diminished. You may have gone through initiation, right? But now it's like you are going into the next stage of your awakening. And the spirit doesn't want you to sabotage yourself. It says, take this offering, be brazen and be bold with it. Be bold. Look at that color. And look, it's so much of this. Look, she dancing with that harvest on top of her head, the fruits of her labor. She's crowned and adorned by the fruits of her labor. And she just dancing. And you can see the sword sitting on the side. She done spoke some truth. All this blue, it just flows out of you. I'm seeing green for earth energy, grounded. I see the yellow for solar plexus, that willpower. I see that red for rooted and secure. I even see the white, the little purity, but that's not like the most that's coming through. Because what your initiation was may have been difficult, right? It could have been filled with that road. That's the things that we run into in the dark. And connecting to things, and those things led you to your awakening. It initiated you. It opened you up. It woke you up. It even helped reveal your divine magic. And your family needs you to help release karma. And this is not just your bloodline family. This is soul family. And we are all soul family. We are all connected in the spirit. We are all souls. We all come from the same source. And so you could be just releasing and transmuting. Like Kuan Yin, she goes into a hellish space for the purpose of making heaven out of it. She brings mercy to those who are in misery. It's compassion. See, mercy. Look, Chamber of Surrender and Life Force. Look at this damn gold coming through. Chamber of Surrender, helping people surrender. It could be surrendering to the truth that's within them. That unseen truth to help them get through them dark nights. Right? You are the light. And if they surrender to the light, then they can follow it out of the darkness. Okay, Carol Ann? Leading people to the light. helping, leading them to the light, to their own light, to discover their own light within, their life force. Look at the snake, that Kundalini flow. Yes, 1,000 hands to hold the tools of enlightenment. Absolutely. And she comes back willingly to do it, to help all of those who are in need, who are in the dark, to be a light that they can follow, to awaken their own light within, so that they can understand themselves, that they can free themselves, that they too can come into enlightenment. And she chooses to continue to come back and do it over and over and over and over again. Yeah. I'm getting something, and I don't know how the spirit is, but this is what they're showing me. You see how the snake is on the outside right here, and she's releasing that skin, right? She's coming out of this. Now this snake is on the inside. It's supposed to be, right? It's like goes up the spinal cord. That's what I'm saying, right? The energy of the inner wisdom. So it's something about taking something off and tapping into what's within is what we're getting. I don't know if that makes sense for anybody, but that's what I'm feeling. I do see how it looks like it could be on the outside, but it's giving me on the inside. It's giving me your spinal fluid, right? You know, the spinal fluid, the spinal cord, like how it's the snake, the fluid that runs up. It is what carries the infinite wisdom that lives within. It's the fluid, it's the flow, it's the waters, right? And once you understand how to tap into that life force and enter into the flow, then everything starts to make sense. You see the world different, you sense it differently. It's like taking off what's on the outside that could be sabotaging you and tapping into the life force that lives within you. Yeah, it's more to come on that. This card is really talking. This card is really speaking. And the gold that's coming through is just so potent. And I don't know, like it's a lot of people who feel like, oh, getting into the Kundalini flow is of the devil. It's like meditation is the devil. Yoga is the devil. Deep breathing is the devil. It's like, where did these concepts come from? It's giving me this self-sabotage. When you don't ground, when you don't breathe deeply, first of all, we take very shallow breaths, right? Very shallow. So much so that you still have old air in your lungs that's trapped and you can't get it out. So that's old, the breath, the air, right? It has information that moves on it and you take that in, it feeds the vessel. So just as shallow as people breathe, is just as shallow as the life experiences that they receive. How do you receive new when you haven't even expelled or released the oldness from out of you? And that's a good example to think about. Like people mouth breathe or breathe very shallow because we're trying to break the habit of mouth breathing because it could be congestion or mucus or whatever the hell it is. Or it's just practice. Like we haven't been taught how to breathe properly. Right? We just breathe, right? It's natural. But you do need to exercise your lungs. That's another principle. And deep breathing does that. It's ways that we can breathe based on the time of day. If the sun is up, then you can breathe out your negative side so that you can balance the positive light and the negative energy. So you can breathe up the negative side and blow out the positive side. When it's nighttime, you can breathe up the positive side. Y'all know what I'm saying? It's the opposite. You balance out your energies. And that's a breathing practice. So look up deep breathing practices. How to get all the old air out of your lungs. Think of your lungs like the bellow. Like how you squeeze it all out and then you open it all the way up. So you get that air all the way to the tippy top and let it sit. Let it hang out in your lungs. And then breathe it all the way back out. And it's squeezing it all the way down, right? Um, that creates more space. If we don't even breathe in the right way to get out the old air, then your lungs don't have capacity, right? You cannot get in a deep, full breath. So, what you're saying can go out further because you have more air to push that and make it travel through the ether, through the universe. Like all of these things are important, but they segregate it and tell us this is good and or throw that away but keep this. No, you need to understand the fullness, right? How to earth and ground, how to electrically recharge the body. This is an electrical conducting, conducing, creating vessel, right? It needs energy. It needs electric foods because you are an electrical conductor. You generate heat, you generate light. Is light signals flowing through your body, electric. Your nerves are firing all the time. That's electricity. If you don't feed yourself, you don't have copper, right? That's a conductor of electricity. If you are not feeding yourself electric foods, foods that contain copper, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, psyllium, like all of these minerals that we need, the elements that come from the earth that we need to get, those raw foods. Does it always taste great? No. But eating is not just for the practice of consumption. It is to feed the body. Again, do you want to just eat or do you want to be nourished? Go on, Miss Monica, when you said that, you were so right on the nose, beloved. Thank you guys so much. You said put your decks in the virtual cart. Yeah. Yeah, you had to learn. Okay, well, I need to work with you, Veronica, to fix mouth breathing because we definitely catch ourselves doing it and we work on breathing practices so that we can correct it. Thank you so much. You used to always have nasal congestion. Okay, yeah, so definitely. You said you're gonna have a good meditation session when you feel like you're breathing down into your belly. Yes, when you can feel that you're breathing all the way down into your belly, like when that diaphragm is really lifting up and coming down, lifting up and coming down. You will start to feel your internal wings. You will realize that you have wings. I always felt like that. Like when you get that good breath, those lungs come all the way up and then they hang out and then they come down. It always makes me feel like I'm flying. And when you're in that deep meditative state and you're going deeper and deeper and deeper and you can feel yourself expanding out as big as the universe, you literally feel like you're soaring. You don't feel like you're on the ground anymore. You're just moving through this space-time continuum, and you are allowing all of this just to be held, to be comfort in this big space. It almost feels like nothing but everything at the same time. You get into that flow, you start to feel that energy coursing through your body, through the vessel. You feel empowered. You start getting these visions. You can start to hear and sense and feel all the things that are really around you. It's an awakening. And that's what we're supposed to do. But they will tell you that that's not for you, that's no. Oh, why? Because they don't want you to know that you're powerful. That you are powerful. You are like a power plant, like a whole nuclear power plant right here. And the energy that you contain to get this spark, that life spark, like you can transform. What do you mean I'm a transformer? I have the ability to just change, to go, to morph, to just anything that I want to be. Yeah, you can. Absolutely. But first, you gotta believe. And in order to believe, we gotta release the shit that's been put on us. Like, take it off so that you can stop self sabotaging yourself. Coming out of self sabotage 2 and 4 is 6. What are you giving your energy to? What are you beholding to? What is the truth of you that you refuse to see? What is the truth that you refuse to speak? What is the truth that you refuse to speak? Throat chakra energy, blue and gold is what we're getting. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Anything for your week? Nope, that's it. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much for being open, for growing and expanding. You know, just taking it one day at a time, 1% at a time, beloved. That's all that it is. 1% daily. 1% every day. We only got this one day. What extra 1% can you give to it, Ashe? What is the extra 1% that you could say to strengthen your throat chakra, to speak the truth to things that you know that you are being called to say, to the thing that you are being called to do? Can you first do it with you? When you can fully face you, then you can face anything outside of you. Because you will realize that everything around you is a reflection of a particle, a piece of you. And that might be the truth that people don't want to hear. But it is. When you look around, everything that's in your area, in your vicinity, in your world is a reflection of you. You only experience you, the various pieces of you. And we've been talking about calling back all of those pieces so we can feel, it's like that reconciling, bringing it all in together, because we are whole, we are complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Strong. Brave. You can go all the way. And you can sustain this too. These two cards is giving the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, right? That's recognition. Success, recognition. Coming into town, going to places, could be back to your hometown or back from the battle. But it's like whatever you're doing, whatever the Spirit put on you, spiritual help, right? This project, this mission, this sacred plan, and you have accepted it, you're going to be recognized for it. And it's giving fame. It's giving, like, I don't like the word fame. It's a word, but I don't like the connotation and the things that come with it, right? This is useful. It's useful. It's a tool that we use to do things. It opens up doors. It makes things more convenient. It makes things more accessible, right? But you are already spiritually abundant, right? It's already there. But at the same time, this could be a whole different world for somebody, right? It could be like, I don't like what comes with sitting in this seat, because this head gets heavy, this crown gets heavy, right? People that see you just in this energy and they just want something, that lust, right? They desire something from you. They recognize you, and now you are trapped behind all of between people who recognize you and just want something from you. They're just lustful, and that's it. So how do you accept your mission and everything that comes along with it? Somebody may shy away from it because they don't want the vanity, the lust. How you need help, you need support so that you can fight against it. And what I'm getting is that a part of the help and the help to heal the hurt is what I'm getting. You need a helpmate. I'm getting a partner, a person, a mate. And I'm also getting you learning how to transmute. It's like keeping your heart safe, but it's like transmuting the energy so that you can keep your heart clean. your heart pure. You can hold on to this energy. But it's something about being fearless. You can hold on to the energy of the cup, but it's like being fearless to what? So, more to come as the spirit continues to work through this energy. I know that they're going to build on it throughout the week. That has been the theme, right? So, anybody that's still here and still watching, thank you so much. Destiny is, oh shit, wow. Okay, so I don't know what this is. It could be for a later message, but we got the Ten of Swords and we got the Truth. And this whole combination, the Ten of Swords with the Truth, came out earlier in the other deck. It's literally like right here. We got the Ten of Swords and we got the Ace of Swords. This, Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So either this heavy betrayal truly awakened you and gave you truth and clarity, or you will use all of these 10 swords, the lessons, the testimonies, and you will speak truth from it. And look, there's the stardom. We got justice. We're talking about just, fair, righteous, everything being all right. And we got your destiny. We getting things changing. Look, change. It's going to be good. It's going to be fair. It's righteous. It's the real. It's what you deserve. And it's giving stardom. It's giving stardom. And somebody is afraid. You sitting on a gift and you know it could take you all the way, beloved. The spirit may have showed you, but you scared of it. I can relate. Because as much as we hear about Hollywood and all of that shit, I would not want to be anywhere near it. Hollywood, Vegas, none of that shit. Like, the gifts are not for kicks and giggles or to amuse, impress, or entertain. It is for those who need to come out of the darkness. And that's just it. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for being here on the Tears and We Tarot show. You sure enough never know what you're going to get. Be prepared to be amazed, beloved. That's what I'm getting. Build up your courage. Stand up. Chest up, chest out. Tits up, chest out. Say it with your whole chest. A lot of folks ain't gonna like the truth that you bring, but so what? Because it's meant for all the rest. Thank y'all again. I love you just like I love me. Y'all know I do. This your girl Lati here at the Tears and We Tarot show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. What? We are a channeled messenger. We are a messenger from the Most High God, the Alpha and the Omega. They use us. They speak through us. And we channel the messages of our spirit team. You know, those who are also with us. So they give you the message so that you can hear it, and then they show you the message with the tarot so that you may believe it, right? It is confirmation, right? We're different, and so are you. And not everybody is going to get you. They're just not. So just don't be worried about how people are going to receive it. You just bring the message that the Spirit told you, and they're telling you the secrets that are being revealed onto you. You just give the secrets. You just say it. When they tell you to say it, you say it. Because those who need it will receive it. Some aren't. They're not going to receive it because they're just not open to it. But that's okay. You may be putting in a seed or planting a seed that will grow up in them one day. Right? You may be gone by that time. Like, you may have moved on. Right? But it doesn't matter. You may just be planting seeds. You could be planting seeds and just planting seeds. Like, you could just be that gardener and you're just planting seeds. When they get it, they will get it. When it grows, it will grow. Because we don't control the season that it's going to grow in. See, this is the challenge. See, the destiny life versus the fated life. And it's like both of them are happening at the same time. It's not one or the other. You have a chamber of gifts, soul gifts, chamber of soul gifts, right? Your soul is full of potential, every possibility, right? They are unlimited. And the gifts of your soul are not just for yourself. They're not. They're for the soul family, for the soul collective. right? And we cast them gifts out. We give them freely. And as we serve in the gift will serve you too. It will. And maybe that's the thing that somebody is concerned about. Like maybe you just want to give the gift and you don't want to get nothing out of it. But then again, you're not called to be sacrilegious, right? You're not. Those who work in the storehouse, aka what is now the church, they're supposed to be taken care of because they're sacrificing everything onto the soul family. So the soul family comes to the storehouse and they tithe to support those who are bringing the messages. Now, is that distorted in this day and age? Yes, because there's mega churches that get all of this wealth, and the messengers that are there are some are called and some are not. Some just consider it to be business, right? But for us that are real, it's service, right? And the messengers are supposed to be provided for, but the storehouses are supposed to provide for the community, for the soul family, right? People should be able to go to the storehouse and get fed and get clothed, and find housing resources. And some storehouses do a really good job at that because they're not, all in one bucket. But there are some that are only concerned about profits, right? To the point where, they make it convenient. You gotta have, they check your fucking tax returns. Like, who's doing that? Who's looking at your annual income and comparing it to how much you tithe to see if you actually giving 10%? No, that if anything, your offering is way bigger than your tithe. The tithe takes care of those who are in the storehouse because they are managing the storehouse and they're in there and that's their work and they need to be cared for too. But for the most part, the offering is big because the offering goes to the community for those who are in need. That's what it's designed for, because truthfully, you are the church. You are the church. You are the walking, breathing kingdom. And as we lift each other up, as you lift up self, we raise the kingdom up. We go to the storehouse for people go for community. They may go to hear the person speak, but your spiritual guidance and learning of the biggest part of that is on you. It's self-discovery. To go into this, the inner temple. If the vessel, the vehicle, is what is enshrining the soul, that's where your temple is. That's the church. Yeah, liberation, celestial alignment. Liberate yourself. Study to show yourself approved. If one thing is not doing it, it's okay for you to supplement. We talk about supplementing all the time. We know a lot of this food is just not nourishing. It doesn't have anything in it. And sometimes it's not even the fault of the food. Right? We live in an industrialized agricultural system, or we eat from it, right? Y'all know what I'm saying. Slow down. The reality society that we live in relies on an industrial food system, which has depleted the soil. Therefore, even if you've eaten a lot of fruits and vegetables, you may not be getting the nutrients that you need. So we always supplement, right? You take additional vitamins. You get food from other places. Right? You can't eat cheeseburgers every day. You're going to be malnourished. So if you only have one way of feeding the spirit, then your spirit could definitely be malnourished. It requires edification to strengthen you to bear the yoke that's on your shoulders. How do you do the work when you are not combining, or thinking about your spiritual support, your soul support in a more well-rounded way, where it's getting all of its nutrients, all of its elements? So yes, your spiritual practice and how you touch base with the source that created you, important. Understanding balance and polarity in spiritual law is important, right? Grounding yourself is important. Understanding that nutrition and what you feed the vessel is a part of your spiritual support, right? It is the fullness of it. So just think about it a little bit differently and get into the flow of things. Yeah. Yeah, creativity. Seven sisters. Sisterhood coming through, but it's that 12. That's that hangman. That's number 12. What up, Mr. Devon Alvarez? And yeah, because we kind of kept on going and just kind of kept talking as we are doing this. I don't know why, for some reason, I can't see y'all comments. But it's giving like all the lights. Look at how many lights. You just coming through and bringing all of these different lights. Can you have a card, please? Yeah, you can have as many cards as you want. I mean, you gotta kind of buy them, but otherwise, I'm not for sure how you would get your card, right? Because there's a pinned comment that says, this is a general collective reading, right? I love you, Alex, but this is not a Wheatfield, it's not a subscriber, an active subscriber reading. That's not what we're doing. Elise, thank you. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. The struggle for justice, right, is ongoing and necessary in a pursuit that should prevail over all laws. Yeah, it's definitely a struggle for justice. Yeah. Creativity. It's given sacral plexus. Sacral, I guess solar was it, because it's given, okay, well then it's given sacral solar plexus, because they just totally morphed them two together. Willpower and creativity. Creativity and the willpower to take the risk to go forth and do the thing that you need to do. To speak the truth that has been placed in you. And don't worry about how other people are going to receive you. Just don't. Look, simplicity. Look at that rose. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's not pure white. It definitely has a hint of gold. Look, chamber of manifestation. And we're talking about creativity in the willpower and the solar plexus, sacral chakra, right? To go forward, to take the leap, to do it, to do the thing. And don't worry about how you're going to be received. Don't worry about it. The Most High God tell you to say something, then you say it. A-O say, what? To say it. Shit, some people could feel a fuck kind of way about it. But as long as you good, you stay balanced. Who give a shit what other people think, how they feel? They might need to be in their feelings. You might need to come and spark somebody to get in their fuck feelings. Because it's only when you feel a kind of way do you start to think about the shit a different kind of way. Or just think about it anyway, Ashe. I'm just saying. Like, if you don't say the shit that need to be said, then people don't, it's like they be out here, like, cognitive dissonance. Queen of Cups is coming back through. Like, she don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And that's what we said. She don't want to hurt your feelings. But shit, it's like coming out of that Queen of Cups energy and step into that Oshun energy, being fearless. I'm going to give you the love that you didn't know you needed. I'm going to tell your ass some shit that you probably couldn't even fucking see. That I'm going to reflect the truth back to you, weak. That's what I'm getting. That's what Spirit said. That's what you're supposed to be doing. They created you to do this. Ashe, right there on the nose. See, people be out here lost, struggling. And here comes this Hierophant that's going to tell their ass the truth. They're going to give them some sage advice, that wise advice, to let them know what it is. You might need to go in there and heal that shit. You reflecting and making a mess. Why? Because your thoughts is a mess. Your mind is scattered. Your energy is scattered. Therefore, everything in your fuck life is scattered. Somebody might need to hear that shit. I'm just saying. Don't be controlling and trying to hold shit back. Look, here's that. Look, money, energy. Hone your energy. Plant them seeds. Spirit said it might not be what they want to hear, but it's what they need. It ain't what they want, it's what they need. Shit, like a parent that make you eat your vegetables. You can't fucking have macaroni and cheese every goddamn night. You just can't. You gotta have some other shit. You done had macaroni and cheese for fucking 30 goddamn years. For the last 30 years of your life, every night you eat macaroni and cheese. You need to eat some broccoli. You need to eat some salad. You need to eat some shit that's good for you, goddamn it. That's what the spirit said. Get their ass the truth. And they can make a choice. They can choose to accept it or reject it. But either way, you fuck said it. That's what I'm getting. This one and this. Yes. And that's it. Okay. My bad, y'all. Truth. That's the fucking truth. Okay? Tough love. Love. Okay? Look. Say it. Say the truth. They can't handle the truth. That's what they said. Shit. Look. Fuck. That's the damn job. Say it. Sometimes you need to hear it. Sometimes you need to have somebody tell your ass the truth so you can get that fire lit. Make you change some shit. Make you do some shit. Somebody hurt your motherfucking feelings with the truth and you can't even say nothing about it because you know it's the truth. It's the truth for you. The truth that you don't even want to deal with. The part of you that you don't want to deal with. That you don't want to see. Hell, correction is caring. I wouldn't say shit if I didn't give a shit. That's what it's giving. I wouldn't say shit if I didn't give a shit. And you're going to have help doing it. And you're going to be protected while you're doing it. So if you scared, do it scared. Say it scared. The fuck they going to do? Kick your ass with this Ace of Wands? I think not. I think not. You going to do what? Huh. Okay. 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 It ain't the truth that they want to hear. It ain't what they want, but it's the truth that they need. Come on with this thing. I feel like I'm playing spades. That's a sacred plan right there. It ain't the truth that they want. It's the truth that they need. I'm hearing somebody say, get up off your knees. Show your ass up. Let's go. Like you snatching folks up by the collar. Show your ass up. Sitting around here sulking and looking at these damn 3 cups. If you don't get your ass up and take this shit, pick up them damn 3 cups and take this one and go on and do some shit. You pick up another cup, that's 5 cups. You might feel a way about it. You might have to deal with the regret. You might have to deal with the remorse. You might have to deal with all of that shit, your feels. You gotta feel it so that you can heal it. You can't keep repressing it. You can't keep pushing it down. You gotta deal with it. Because if you don't deal with it, it's gonna deal with you, beloved. Believe that. Believe that. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I do. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love myself. And you talking about when you got to be set down and deal with them dark parts of yourself, oh, you can feel a kind of way. You don't be wanting nobody to call you out on your shit, but guess what? Sometimes you need it. Sometimes you need it. You just do. We all do. We all do. And you know that's the person that love you, that will say something, that will speak about the truth of you. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to grow through it. You're going to be stronger and better after the end of it. Just keep going and persevering, beloved, because you can do it. You can go all the way. I believe in you. I do. I believe in you, Ashe. And I love you just like I love me because that's my capacity, but it's growing and expanding on a daily. So thank you so much for being here and growing and expanding with me. Everybody, if you chose to join the channel, I love you. If you heard the message, you didn't like this fuck truth and you decided to leave, I love you too. I love you. Because I did what we were supposed to do. We plant that seed. Because you might take that shit and be pissed and think about it all the way somewhere else, beloved. And then one day the Most High God going to bring that back to you. It's going to show you. It told you. Then it's going to show you. And then you're going to be like, oh shit, I heard that. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm glad. I'm glad. Either way. Either way. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made all things that it made. It made the word, it made the breath, and as you breathe, the word lives, beloved. On that you can believe. To the next now, this was done. Ashe, beloved.